Okay, the recording starts. So today's June 3rd, Beijing time. So this is the KubeEdge community meeting. So now let's start. Here is the agenda of today. So if you have anything, just add to this agenda, we can talk about it. So first, let's go over the 1.3 release. So what we have for 1.3 release already published. However, they are still going on some fix. So now is the 1.4 release. Let's go over one by one. Verify integration with Kata container. We don't have an owner here. So does anyone volunteer to do that? Oh, by the way, if you need the link, I can post it here about the the link I will post in the chat window.
Hello, this is Kevin from Lenaro. Yeah, I have interest to do this. So
Cool.
verify integration with Kata containers.
Nice. So I put the here. Do you have edit? So if you come to here, I can add your name here is Kevin. You're from Lenaro. Okay, Kevin Zhao, right?
Yeah, right.
So if you want, you can create a issue number on the GitHub. So then we can track that.
Of course.
And everything,
yeah.
You can create an issue so we can have easy tracking. And
okay.
The second one is support the Kube control execute to Edge. I implement this one. I think Zhang Jie is working on that, right? I don't see him today. So let's to Fei, this is your metric server in cloud, right? So how does it going?
Yeah, we're still working on it.
So
now we have some integrates on it.
And this is Juan on Outbreak. I don't see him today either. So, okay. So let's go over the next one. It's still pending. We are just, I think this is because this is pending because the Kubernetes still have upgrading to 1.114. So we are just after the Kubernetes upstream Kubernetes change, then we are going to follow to upgrade to Golang 1.14. Gateway support. Jiaqi, is he here? No.
No, he's not here.
So this ongoing?
Well, so actually they have already have some implementation, but I have not took any look yet. So maybe there will be some code refactoring needed before getting accepted.
Okay, so I will keep that just going because the yellow is implementing pending. I think this one. Okay, then let's go over this one. Installation is documentation is is ongoing, and Kubernetes 1.18. Do we have a plan? Do we change to implementing? I don't think we will want to keep that.
Not yet started, but I think we need to do that.
Just to implementing, we need a
tracking issue.
Yeah, we need a tracking issue and the owner who want to take this. If nobody, yeah, I can take that. Or any volunteer. or I will take it. Okay, let me take that then. This the certificate rotation. Do we decide to go forward, or we just still keep it pending?
I think that's ongoing.
Okay. Device CRD improvement. We need an owner to this. This is still in proposal stage. Is a green light to go, or we want to on hold?
So I think we need to spend more time to do the review, but overall we want to get this done in this release.
Yeah, let's put in a issue. We need to create an issue to tracking that. This one, I think I have a few more updates on this. I will check in, submit that. And Debian package. Kumar is Kumar today? No.
No, he's not here.
Yeah, I think that's pending for that. It's not that hard. Let's put the pending there. I don't think that big issue. I think that's already ready for merge, right? Or let's put in. I think
Which
it's
one?
ongoing.
Oh, yeah, it's ongoing.
So let's instead of pending, I put in the pending. Cross subnet is still. I think that's still. Let's change the color. That's planning. The next one, improve release process, make bot do more work. Do we do
Yeah,
that?
this we're currently developing some script to do automatic release. So
Yeah, we just
Daixiang is working on that. Yeah, I can add it.
okay. Okay. Go ahead. Next one is the lint is improve the all the formatting everything. So I think this should be implementing.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, we already have some progress on that. Actually, some of the fixes are getting accepted. We just need to keep working on that.
Yep, I think these two are both ongoing. It's continuous, and this
Yeah.
list watch as core.
Yeah, I can take that.
Yep. I believe, do we need another one is the cross subnet here? Yeah, they're still planning. We probably need one designated time to discuss the proposal on this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put a different color then. I think we need a kind of we need spend more time on this. Okay, and we need a issue for this. Okay, I think that's all for.
I want to add one more item. It's improve the connection management for inside Cloud Hub. And Shifi and I will work on this. So basically, this is to reduce the the cooldown time period when a node suddenly get disconnected and trying to reconnect. And also this will be very useful for later on we make the Cloud Hub able to scale out.
I think this match the roadmap.
Yeah. Okay.
Scalability roadmap stuff. Okay. Do we have more on this topic?
That's all from my side.
Okay. If nobody have more on this topic, let's go next one. Message queue on roadmap. Hey, Jen, do you want to talk about that? Let me open the GitHub.
Yeah. So this item popped up when we had an internal discussion on the ML offloading framework, what feature we would need from the KubeEdge side. So then the message queue support between the cloud and the edge node, and also among the edge node, seem to be the one we really need. Right now, per our discussion, it seems there is some communication mechanism, mostly network at the network layer. So you can get the IP from the service registry of the target service, and you can basically set up your own. I guess you can set up your own message queue and start to use it. But we're wondering whether
Is this for application or for the management plane? I think you talk about the message queue used for the application, right?
yeah,
So basically, we provide for the other services, not the KubeEdge itself.
no, not for KubeEdge itself. It's for application. Basically, it's a message queue from the KubeEdge side open to the application. There are options to do this. At least one way is we just integrate a independent message queue. We pick one like whatever the maybe the lightweight one. I don't know the RabbitMQ, those things, or a heavyweight one. So then this will become the application responsibility, right? It's quite a hassle. So that's why we hope, as the platform can integrate and test a lightweight message queue for us to consume. And then from the application side, we can use that message queue for our, any type of communication. It can be the management communication within the application, or it can be the data communication, data message communication within the application. So Ian mentioned that there is a roadmap item for this. We're just wondering whether, some support of this can be prioritized, because this seems to be very basic. Without this, that means we have to, from the application side, we have to do all this work. And really that is not we have planned for. So that's about this item.
So yeah, we have the Istio based service mesh. So, and the Istio plus Kafka is a kind of a one of the solution could be I don't think the message queue we want to have message queue only. I think we should have the implement with the Istio service mesh together. or when may not used to, but service mesh deployment together to enhance the edge mesh. And also this could apply not only edge-to-edge communication, but cloud edge application communication. I think that's me
Yeah.
more efficient. So what's the
My thought is from the application side, you know, the service mesh included, of course, that's ideal. But right now, our focus is on getting a message queue interface on the backend side, whether that's combined with the service mesh, or let's just do a simple message queue integration. I think either way it works for us. It's up to the community to decide, you know, how we should proceed. I guess my point is from the application side, we don't necessarily, you know, need a full-blown, you know, full-featured message queue, but we do want some simplified message queue service there, so we don't have to mess with, you know, integrating message queue service ourselves.
Well, I think so this is for the application community communication, right? I think actually integrating with a message queue is easy, but what we need to do is make it able to communicate across edge and edge to edge, or cloud and edge. So that's why currently we are trying to we are prioritizing the service mesh to make it able to work over a different network environment, like cross subnet or inside subnet.
Yeah, I think that's another issue, right? So that it's not hard to deploy a message queue to
yeah, I mean, if there's no special requirement for the underlying network environment, for example, if the case is that all the edge nodes are inside the same subnet, it's easy to deploy a third-party message queue and make it work.
Yeah, my suggestion is integrate the message queue service with the service mesh together. So then you can have of course, you want to have some communication governance through the service mesh, right? I guess probably we need to integrate them together.
So currently, one thread under discussion is that we want to find a way to make the communication. I mean the service discovery and the service communication work across different subnet. So either we can do in a CNI layer, or we can do in a service mesh layer, or we do both. I think that's fundamental. Then it really depends on how the application want to communicate with the other instance. If they use HTTP, that's easy. They can just rely on the underlying service mesh or CNI. If they need message queue, then it's also quite easy to just install a third-party message queue.
So
yeah, I think Jen say we need a reference framework or example for people to as a reference, right?
yeah, let me give an example, right? So let's say, for example, from the application point of view, all I care would be, you know, I want to pass a message over, right? I don't want to, you know, write the communication, message communication at the HTTP or WebSocket level, right? So that means this message queue means like buffering, retransmit, all those things, right? So let's say I wanna use something, a third party. I just pick an example. Like I wanna use Kafka, right? So I can use Kafka, and then moving forward, my application will be tied to Kafka. But I really don't know whether Kafka is a good fit for the KubeEdge environment. If it's in the cloud, maybe I have less concern, because in the cloud, a lot of message queues being verified, proved it's working. So I have less concern. But with the KubeEdge environment now, which one should I pick? Is it good for the KubeEdge? I don't want to go through all the these hassle and then figure out, okay, this is not a good one for KubeEdge environment. So that's the help I was hoping as the KubeEdge would provide, or at least as a community can think this would be a prioritized work item. And then the whole service mesh, the underlying network support, cross node, that is not exactly the same thing as the message queue layer. Message queue layer is fairly, you can consider it's an overlay layer on top of the network. I think all the work the community is trying to do in the service mesh and network layer, that's very essential. I think that's very, very important. The message queue support I'm talking about is something overlay on top of that. So I don't know if, I guess it's more this may not be, if we integrate a third-party message queue, this may not be a lot of development, rather a verification, analysis type of work. Just like it's almost like when you guys developed the Beehive, right? So why you use Beehive? Why you didn't pick up something else? So it's the same thing. So for a message queue service, the KubeEdge one, if KubeEdge plan to offer, then that work is what I'm referring to. I guess the point is that is, in my mind, different from the service mesh and network support. Although those are equally important, or even way more important than the message queue. The community can decide, or there could be another possibility that the community may even decide, say, message queue, we don't want to mess with that application. You decide whichever you want to use, and you package it within your application. That's another decision. I'm looking for a kind of a roadmap decision thought process part on this message queue stuff, because I think for the IoT implementation support, you guys did a great job to support a lot of messaging, those things relevant to the IoT space. But now when we move to something non-IoT, either the MEC or the ML uploading AI framework, a more generic message queue would be, at least from our requirement, is one of the several most important one we would need. Hence today's question. I'm not looking for an answer today. It's just kind of a voice from the application side, what we are looking for from the KubeEdge.
Yeah, I think that's very helpful to the community to provide the information. And so currently, I think from the infrastructure layer, so actually we don't want we don't want to make the decision bind on any certain implementation. So like we want to provide best support to as many as possible CNI plugin implementations. So for the message queue, I think I think the idea is the same. So we want to leave it to the application layer. They choose the best message queue that fit their requirements. And one thing we need to do in KubeEdge community, I think, is that we do need to do some verification to say whether any of the message queue is able to run on KubeEdge or it runs very well on KubeEdge.
Okay.
Yeah, I also don't have the exact answer. I mean, like the milestone on the roadmap, but I think that's the general idea. We can discuss in the community to make some checkpoints for this.
Okay.
Yeah, I think probably we just need one reference framework, but I don't think that will be in the KubeEdge release. However, suggest or say this is a verified, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can put something into our Krino project. Say, okay, that's one example. I think that using the Krino blueprint is very valuable to show our successful example and all this combination, and we integrate all kind of open source technology together to build a really working and useful example.
Okay.
Yeah, then we can discuss more in the following communication discussion. Okay, shall we move to next project? Yeah. The next topic is about the ARM Dev Summit. That one will focusing on KubeEdge, Istio, Envoy, and I think Tina, do you want to give a quick intro? I don't think everybody know that's about.
Yeah. In October, the first week, there will be an ARM Dev Summit. So this is a developer summit for all the developers to come and talk about cloud native things. We have a big track is cloud native. We are proposing to have we're gonna submit a proposal. Is workshop proposal. There's 3 types: workshop, session, presentation, or the panel. So the workshop we propose has KubeEdge, Cilium, Envoy, and Istio. So we have the title like cloud native edge computing or service mesh, networking process, etc. And that's why I think, yeah, here you go. That's why we want to have like a little bit upper abstract. So workshop is to give developer a hands-on experience. So because the summit is summit, Dev Summit, so we gotta mention some part like how it can run on both AR64 and x86, right? So we want to make a very appealing abstract so it can be accepted. So we can put this 4 related relevant projects all together. So the developers and attendees have one place to get the very smooth experience of cloud native development. Yeah. Any questions? I am happy to answer.
Thank you, Tina. Yeah, Kevin, did you see Tina's proposal? So I think there's a good chance we can evangelize the KubeEdge project. So let's come up with some idea and integrate
Yeah.
the other Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a RETA for the abstract. I think the abstract is about, I didn't count, there's a limit of like 200 or 300 words.
Okay.
Yeah, Kevin, do you have any suggestions or?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that I don't have the answer right now, but I want to highlight that. So ARM
Yeah,
is
because we have a
actually the
group.
primary architecture we want to offer, especially for the edge components. So it's definitely a very good opportunity to evangelize KubeEdge and also tie KubeEdge and ARM together more closely.
Okay, I think we can, we already have the group, so let's discuss that for more. Okay, so
Yeah.
Tina, do we have a deadline for this abstract, your bookshop abstract?
Yes, June 9th has to be submitted by June 9th.
Okay, we have about, we probably need to, June 9th will be next Monday, so, but I think we should finish this week, so.
Yeah, that would be
We'll
safer.
come up with some ideas and contribute to the abstract.
Yeah, so by this Friday is better we submit the
Yeah,
proposal.
okay, yeah. We should come up with something before that. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go back to the agenda. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Kevin, do you have anything? That's all I put in the agenda. Anybody?
I don't have much. So just a very quick thing that the China summer 2020 currently all the project and the tasks are finalized. So it's now open for the student to apply for the tasks. Yeah, I just want to tell that information.
Yeah, could you, I think we have somewhere here, right? This one, right?
Yeah. So for these students, I would also want to clarify that it's either the students in a how to say, either Chinese students or the students are going to the universities in China is okay to apply for that.
Okay, and what else? Oh, for the one thing, Kevin, for the virtual KubeCon Summit China. So that virtual booth. So what's the format? Because we don't have enough information to build one.
That one actually currently there's no much detail about that. So I'm also personally contacting with the foundation guys to have more details. So the virtual booth, I also gave some suggestion that we trying to replicate the idea, the style of real world booth and the exhibition hall. So probably the foundation will finally decide if they want to do in that way. So like every sponsor would get a fixed size of the booth, depends on their sponsor level.
So how do you define the fixed size booth? It's a virtual. Is it make the link bigger font a smaller font?
It's like bigger icon sort of things.
Okay. Okay, or they limited the content. You have about the 30 pages, but you only have 5 pages, something like that.
Yeah. So actually, I think that the thing tricky is the virtual exhibition hall. So currently they don't have any idea on this yet. They actually have a preview page about the virtual booth. I mean the thing inside the virtual booth. So they're trying to provide a kind of standard setup. What it would look like.
Okay, hopefully that will be come up clear answer soon, because there's not much time, and also the KubeCon Europe is only 2 weeks apart
Yeah.
from KubeCon Summit China. Do you have a plan to sponsor KubeCon North America, or I will ask Annie to see if we want to?
That's still under discussion. We're not yet decided, but I think yeah, we will think about that.
Okay. So, yep, I don't have anything else. Should we end this early?
Anyone have any question?
Okay. So then we just finish in 40 minutes marker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you everybody. I think that's all for today's meeting. Yeah, if you have anything, just put on our, I already put the link in the chat window. You put on this agenda, we're going to discuss in the committee meeting, or you can use Slack to ask any question. Thank you.
Thanks all. See you at 8 p.m.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.